Okay, welcome everyone. As we learn the Mishna Yomis, as we are holding in the 15th parak of Masechtas Yevamos with Mishnah Hey and Mishnah Vav in the 15th parak. So here we have Ruvain had co-wives, Sarah and Dinah. Oh, and I should say that we're dedicated Lil Nishmas Avram Dov ben David for the well-being of Avram ben Yam ben Shben Malk Yudis and family. Refush Shalem and Yomis ben Chai Sarah. We learned sponsored by the Fisher family. Lil Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi Perel Bas Ruvain Vayol Klugman and family, and for Avigdor ben Rivka. They should have Meir ben Chayesar. They should have a Refuah Shalem of B'Sei Shechel Yisrael. We also learned L'ilei Nishma Serel Bas Yeshaya, sponsored by the Stern family, and Refuah Shalem for Yitzchak Mordechai ben Esther Bracha. So here we have a situation where Ruvain had two wives, Sarah and Dinah. And Ruvain went overseas with his wives. The wives come back. Achas Omeres Meis. Sarah says, my husband died. And Dinah says, he's not dead, he's in the hospital. So Zusha Meris May, Sarah, who says that he died, we said a woman is believed to say her husband died, so Tina says she could marry, and Vitito Ksuvasa, she could collect her ksuva, because it says in the ksuva that when you marry someone, you could get your ksuva. Vizusha Meris Laimes, and Dinah, who says that he didn't die, so she made herself a chaticha di surah, and therefore leitina say she can't get married. V'leititol ksuvasa, she can't collect her ksuva. The Tanakama holds she is not believed to stop the Sarah from getting married, because remember we said co-wives are not believed one on the other. Achas omeres meis v'achas omeres nerag. Sarah says he died, and Dinah says he was killed. Rameir holds that when we say co-wives are not believed, they're not believed that they could allow their co-wife to get married, but they are believed to stop them. And therefore, since their testimony contradicts each other, neither of them could get married. However, Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Shimon disagree. Rabbi Yehuda says each one is believed for themselves. So Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Shimon both hold that he's not alive. Both Sarah and Dinah are believed with their claim, and therefore Sarah could get married because she said he died, and Dinah could get married because she said he was killed, and they could collect their ksuva. In another case where one witness says that Ruvain died and one witness said that Ruvain didn't die, or Isha Meris Meis, or a woman, because we know for the testimony of a woman to remarry, we believe even the testimony of a woman. If one woman says he died, V'isha Meris Meis, and another woman says he didn't die, they cancel each other out, and then she cannot get married. Harizulay Tinase. Ha'isha Sha'olcha, as we start the 6th Mishnah, if a woman, Sarah and Ruvain, go overseas, and she comes back and she said, Meis Baili, my husband died, so we already said that she's believed, Tinase, she could marry Vitito Ksuvasa, but her co-wife cannot get married, Vitsaras Asur, because she's not believed to testify about her co-wife. Now, since we don't believe, let's say, she was Sarah, and the co-wife was Dinah, and the husband, Ruvain, was a Kohen. So since we don't believe Sarah vis-a-vis the co-wife, because they hate each other, so Dinah can't remarry, so Dinah could assume that her husband, Ruvain, a Kohen, is still alive. So she could continue to eat Truma. Since she can't remarry, so she could assume that her husband is still alive, and therefore, Taichel B'Truma, she could eat Truma. Divrei Reb Tarfon. Rabbi Kiva says, no. We don't believe Sarah to the extent that Dinah should be allowed to marry, but we're concerned about what Sarah says, that maybe the husband had died, and therefore she can't eat Truma either. Rabbi Kiva, that's not the way to save Dinah from sin. She's not allowed to remarry because we can't believe the testimony of a co-wife. However, we have to be concerned that maybe the husband died, and therefore, Vasura Melecha B'Truma, without a husband, a Kayin, she's a Bas Yisrael, she can't eat Truma as well. We are looking for a sponsor for Vayigash Shir. We do not have, we do. Aaron Swade is sponsoring, that's correct. We do have a sponsor. If you want to be a second sponsor, you can. 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. I did put this week on YouTube a shir that I gave in 2015 in Kew Garden Hills. I think it was in Rabbi Welch's shul. It's an hour and a half shir on how to enhance our marriage, so you can check that out on YouTube. And there's also a shir on Vayigash from 2015. If you go to YouTube, check it out. And remember to subscribe and hit like. Then you'll get other shirim from me. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow night, start time of the Daf Yomi, a one-time deal, is at 8:25. And have a wonderful evening.